Check, check, check. 1, 2. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Level check, check. Check, check. Check, check. What? Check, check, check. 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 See, you're getting audio from the press box? You have audio direct. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. It is truly an honor to be representing my community, together with my elected officials, Senator Rebecca Rios and Representative Reginald Balding, Albert Burley, Executive Director of Bluebird Corporation, Veronica Sanchez, Director of Communications from Cartwright School District, Ulises Correa, Environmental Justice Organizer with Mi Familia Vota, and Vianney Olivarria, State Co-Director of Chispa. My name is Columba Sainz. I'm a field organizer for Moms Clean Air Force and Ecomadres with my Latino community. A mother of 3 little ones who love to spend time outdoors, but because of wildfires, extreme heat, and high polluted days, it is safer to stay inside of the house. Unfortunately, like so many families in Arizona, my family has suffered the impacts of climate change. My daughter Columba, who as a newborn came back from a hospital to an apartment of 90 degrees because we still had a broken AC, who at the age of 3 years old, she started wheezing at night for spending extended periods of time at the park after 2 months of being exposed to pollution in a high polluted area. Low wealth communities and communities of color are more likely to live in areas with high levels of hazardous air pollution, including areas near high traffic zones and highways, because that's what we can afford. Pollution has been linked to a variety of health problems, including aggravating asthma and other respiratory illnesses, cardiovascular conditions, and even premature death. Compared to non-white Hispanic white children, Latino children are twice as likely to die from asthma. Black youth are 10 times more likely to die from asthma than non-Hispanic white youth. And this is why, as a mother and organizer of Moms Clean Air Force, I strongly support President Biden's promises to make meaningful investments to tackle the climate crisis and modernize our transportation, a transition to clean energy, and achieve true environmental justice. Congress must act now and support investments in clean transportation. And this is why we urge Senator Kristen Sinema and Senator Mark Kelly, as well as our Representative Ruben Gallego, to continue supporting clean energy growth and investments in electric vehicles in order to improve public health and create economic opportunity for all Arizonans. God has written a precious book whose letters are the multitude of created things presented in the universe. Now it's our job to take care of it. Now I'm honored to present my Senator Rebecca Rios. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Good morning, everyone. State Senator Rebecca Rios, District 27. I'm also the House Democratic Leader. We are in the heart of District 27. It's South Phoenix, it's Guadalupe, it's Levine, and downtown Phoenix. I'm proud to represent South Phoenix and its residents. And I've seen, unfortunately, firsthand how pollution from dirty vehicles disproportionately harms low-income communities and communities of color. That's why we are here. We believe it is urgent that Congress pass a bill that makes the big, bold, and ambitious investments needed to tackle the climate crisis and accelerate the transition to clean energy. To meet this moment, to heed the science, and to make good on President Biden's promises, Congress must act now to deliver on climate, justice, and jobs. President Biden's initial infrastructure proposal included investments to spur clean energy growth, limit pollution from power plants, reduce carbon pollution from the fossil fuel industry, and expand the electric vehicle market. But words are not enough. We need to act now on climate, justice, and jobs. Congress must use every tool available to cut through the obstruction and deliver to the American people. Low-income communities and communities of color bear the brunt of air pollution and the climate crisis. By investing in clean transportation infrastructure, we would reduce harmful pollution and ensure our most vulnerable communities in Arizona have cleaner air. Arizonans deserve clean air. As was mentioned, there are over 130,000 children that suffer from asthma and over 500,000 adult Arizonans. Without ambitious investments in clean vehicles and infrastructure, we know automakers will continue to make dirty cars that pollute the air and harm our health. Investments in clean transportation are essential to meeting our nation's climate goals, reducing air pollution, improving public health, achieving environmental justice, and spurring the economy. We urge Congress to continue to support big, bold, and urgent climate action. Thank you, and it is now my pleasure to turn the podium over to my seatmate, Democratic House Leader, Representative Reginald Boulding.
Thank you, Senator Rios. Today is a very important day. My name is Reginald Boulding. I serve as the House Democratic Leader and also representative in District 27. The environment that we live in has a direct impact in our lives daily. From the food we eat, to the water we drink, to the air we breathe, and everything else in between. And we know with a thriving, healthy environment, Arizona and our nation collectively has the potential to achieve great things for our communities. The reality is, in many communities across this state, environmental health is lacking adequate standards. More specifically, we witness environmental injustice daily through the policies that enable landfills to carry toxic chemicals to enter our water supply, dirty vehicle pollution, making it more difficult for our children to breathe, and more. 2021 presents a unique opportunity, one in which our nation is engaged and ready for concrete action to solve our nation's most pressing issues. Environmental justice is one of those issues. And I'm calling on Congress to be bold in their thinking, bold in their actions, and achieve ambitious investments to tackle climate change and accelerate our transition to clean energy. Investments in clean vehicle infrastructure specifically will boost clean energy economy and provide sustainable family-supporting jobs for Arizona. Nationwide, there are 270,000 jobs associated with clean vehicle technologies. And these technologies include everything from more efficient transmissions and turbocharged engines, to lightweight steel and aluminum, to electric power steering and regenerative braking. Investing in electric vehicle infrastructure, including building out charging stations, electricity grids, will create hundreds of thousands of jobs. And we know that here in Arizona, we can be the clean capital of the nation. This not only will boost our economy, but we know it would also save taxpayer dollars. We know that just one electric bus will save the city $115,000 over its lifetime on fuel and maintenance. Now is the time, today is the moment to act, and we call on Senator Sinema, Senator Kelly, and the entire congressional delegation to step up for our communities and put forth a bill that will actually invest in clean energy. Thank you so much. And with that, I'd like to welcome Ulysses from Mi Familia Vota.
Thank you so much, Representative Reginald. So my name is Ulises Correa. Hello, good morning, hola a todos. Congress needs to support bold federal investments in clean transportation because Arizonans deserve clean air. Without ambitious investments in clean vehicles and infrastructures, automakers will continue to make dirtier cars that pollute the air and harm our health. There are children riding school buses, daily commuters, trucks, local delivery drivers, and residents near major roadways and other pollution hotspots will benefit from the better air quality afforded by electric transportation. I was once a student at Metro Tech High School. It is part of the Phoenix Union District, and this will benefit us a lot. I've seen how dirty the school bus are with the bad air that it has, and it affected me a lot, not only myself, but my friends and other classmates, as I've seen some that have asthma, and they had trouble breathing, and it would make me sad seeing them, that they had to miss out classes just because of their health. And this bus that we're standing next to is going to benefit us really a lot, basically, and it's going to help us. It is important to me, and I like the next generation to change their transportation. The students need to have clean and safe transportation as they breathe. That air that their bus is throwing out. I recall seeing my friend, as I mentioned before, who was struggling. And I would like Senators Sinema and Kelly and Representative Gallego to continue supporting bold federal investments in clean transportation to improve public health and create economic opportunity for all Arizonans. Thank you. And I'll pass it over to Albert.
Good morning. I'm Albert Burley. I'm the Executive Director of Electric Vehicle Sales for Bluebird Corporation. Joining me today is Stephen Palazzotto with our Arizona Bluebird dealer, Canyon State Bus Sales, who has been providing school buses to customers throughout the state since 2004. They do a phenomenal job for us. Thank you so much for including us in this event. We are very excited to be here. Bluebird builds school buses. We've been building them for almost 100 years. The bus behind me is our all-electric, zero-emission, zero-pollution school bus. This one was recently delivered to Cartwright Elementary School District and will be transporting kids very soon. We really appreciate the district allowing us to have this bus here today at this event. We've been building electric school buses for 3 years and have sold almost 600 units in that time frame. And we are the market leader in electric buses. We're also the leader in electric vehicle technology, not in just school buses, but all classes of vehicles. We're the only ones to offer vehicle-to-grid technology standard on our buses, and the only ones to have done full interconnections with utilities to allow stored energy in the batteries to be sold back to the grid, giving our customers opportunity to earn revenue with their school buses. And not even Tesla can do that. The reason I tell you all this is to point out that these are not products of the future. They are production products now. And that electric bus can meet the needs of over 90% of all school bus route requirements today. And for the 24 million students that are transported daily on school buses in the 10,000 communities in the U.S. where school buses operate, we know that electrifying school buses is the right thing to do for the health and safety of our kids. Electric school buses also have a significant environmental impact. Replacing a school bus with an electric school bus removes approximately 23 tons of greenhouse gases per year. If all 500,000 school buses in the U.S. become zero emission, 11.5 million tons of greenhouse gases would be eliminated every single year, a huge contribution to the fight against climate change and a very important and positive impact to our children's health. Bluebird is fully committed to work with the administration and all members of Congress to ensure that the funding programs in the infrastructure bill will put our nation's children not only on the safest buses in the world, but also the cleanest. Thank you very much. I'd like to turn it over to Veronica Sanchez with Cartwright Elementary School District.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. I am thrilled to announce that the Cartwright School District will be the first district in the state to transport scholars on this 84-passenger electric bus on the very first day of school, which is right around the corner in early August. So yes, woo to that! I want to thank our governing board members who championed this cause from the very beginning, as well as Bluebird and in particular Chispa, for influencing our leaders along the way. Their passion and persistence absolutely paid off, and we are forever grateful to our partners for that. We also want to thank our community for passing our school bond. We were able to purchase this bus with bond dollars, and we were fiscally responsible as well, in the sense that we also supplemented grant funds to purchase the bus. Lastly, I want to echo my superintendent, Dr. Leanne Aguilar-Lawler's words when she was asked by reporters last month at our ribbon-cutting ceremony. They asked her, how does it feel to be the first school district with an 84-passenger electric school bus? And she said, it is not important to be the first. What is important is that we inspire other school districts to take notice, to be influenced by this, and to take up the mantle and do the same, so we can all prioritize our scholars, our families, and all of our communities, because they are so precious. Thank you so much for the time. And now I want to turn it over to Vianney Olivaria, the state co-director of Chispa, who will have closing remarks.
Buenos dias, everybody. My name is Vianney Olivaria. I'm the state co-director for Chispa, Arizona. Chispa, Arizona is a program of the League of Conservation Voters. We are focused on building Latinx political power for a healthier future in Arizona. In 2014, Chispa, Arizona launched a campaign to advocate for electric school buses with the funds from the Volkswagen settlement. Arizona is at the front lines of the climate crisis. I'm sure we can feel it out even today. But Black, Indigenous, and communities of color, like communities here in South Phoenix, are unjustly and disproportionately impacted by air pollution and extreme heat. That's why in 2014, we decided to invest and advocate for electric school buses so we could reduce the amount of air pollution children and families in South Phoenix breathe every day. Thanks to the work of our community, of activists, of environmental champions at our school boards, and to the work of Chispa, Arizona, Phoenix Union School District received its first bus in 2019, and Cartwright received this beautiful school bus just a few weeks ago. But now it is the time to take local initiatives nationwide and invest in clean infrastructure. Latinos suffer from pollution or poor environment-related health conditions like asthma and cancer in higher rates than white counterparts. Latinos are 165% more likely to live in counties with unhealthy levels of air pollution. Maricopa County ranks top nationwide on that air pollution scale. Investing in clean energy means investing in the future of Latinos, Black, and Brown communities. It means building sustainable infrastructure to provide innovative jobs for tomorrow instead of exploiting and polluting our land and our people. We call on Senator Sinema, Senator Kelly, and our Congress people to continue to support both climate action, climate justice, and investment in clean infrastructure for a better and healthier Arizona. Thank you, everybody.